Hello guys, welcome to the wicso video. Sorry it took a while, my microphone broke, I had a lot of real life stuff to do, and sorry if my microphone kind of sounds weird and I need a replacement microphone right now, just so I can record. Yeah, so just be warned, the microphone doesn't sound that good right now. Yeah, we're gonna start, and last episode I vaguely remember making this country, so let's expand it just a tiny bit, just as we know, just a tiny, what the heck, I don't think I had the right pen on. Yeah, we're just gonna expand that. Why are we expanding this? Because I can on this new country, and I don't know what to do with this country just yet. I just made it last episode, I think, and I didn't figure what to do with it. But yeah, it exists now, and it's gonna be stretching all the way over there. Okay, let's move down to here. I don't even remember alliances. Luckily I have the alliance map. And we're gonna be creating a new alliance, which is kind of weird, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be a weird alliance, but we're gonna do it. It's gonna be this alliance. Oh no, I'm gonna make it filled, I think. Filled looks better. This alliance. We're gonna copy and paste that. Hello. Could this... Hey, I do not want to spare right now. Hello, could this work please? Okay, it will not work, and I made it on the wrong layer. What's the alliance layer actually? Is this the alliance? This is the alliance layer. Okay. So we're gonna get this thingy. For some reason that doesn't work. Okay, we can't copy and paste it for some reason. Good thing is we can just wait. I'm not on the right layer. Okay, you can see I'm out of the potential of doing this right now. I've not done this in such a long time. I need to catch breath there for some reason. So yeah, I've not done this in such a long time. Sorry if this is a bit weird today. I'm gonna figure it out once I get back into this. Next few episodes are maybe gonna be a bit weird, but I'm gonna figure it out as soon as we're done with this. So like, there's a few countries joining this. Mostly countries that are scared of surrounding neighbors, like they're probably scared of the Cypriots. They're probably scared of the Green Team, like completely annihilating them. But yeah, we're gonna see the first war of this episode, being the an invasion by the Yellow Team. We all know they're extremely mad all of the time because they were once a greater empire, and they're gonna be invading this with this having no alliance. They see the opportunity to like completely annihilate the country, so they do is they capture the capital and basically yeah, the peace deal is gonna be full annexation, and real quick, yeah, this is weird. Oh yeah, the capital of this country is also gone. Was this country just stretching a bit? It's now a bit stretched, I feel like. It's a bit stretched. It stretches all the way down there. But yeah, last episode we did kind of the Africa peace deals, and I'm gonna do more of them. Because I think that's Sweden. Is that the Swedish color? Did I put Sweden there? Yeah, that's Sweden. I knew it. So like, Sweden is gonna expand up to this area. So that's the new Swedish colony. we're gonna have this pinkish team. I don't know what that was again. Is that its own country? No way. No, that's Denmark. That's Denmark. Denmark is gonna get a bit more. The French, the brown French, they're gonna get territories. They're gonna get to this line and then down to this, and then a little dent for some reason, just because I can. Bam, they got new lands. They just got upgraded. That's amazing. Okay, we're gonna have the British, I guess. The British have just a slightly bigger colony, and yeah, I'm gonna include straight lines because we gotta stay true to our own, to real life history just a tiny bit, and straight lines are just a part of that. So yeah, India is gonna actually try to expand around Madagascar, but the yellow team, the Germans, I guess, I don't know, what shall we call them? I think they're the Germans. They're gonna expand out just a little bit. Just a little bit. And they're gonna land also, of course, they're also gonna land in Madagascar. They're actually gonna meet, so they board each other now. That's gonna be an interesting dynamic. So yeah, what happens is they kinda expand out. And India sees this as a kind of aggression against them, because they feel like they should have the entirety of Madagascar. So India expands down as far as they can, and then meet up with the German claim, with the central claim, immediately on seal, because their plan is to get the Germans off of that claim. Although they're not claiming the central part, they claimed everything around it. So the Germans must accept them claiming that land, by their definition. Which happens, and Madagascar is split like this. This is gonna cause no wars at all. Am I right? Oh, it's gonna cause so many wars. No. I don't even have anything planned. Normally on these episodes I would have something planned. And yeah, Cyprus actually expands down here because they want to get a bigger foothold in Africa. And their plan is to expand down to this tip, because here they have an easy point to get into Africa. In Djibouti, they just go in there. They have a bigger foothold in Africa now. And they're gonna show the people, not the people, they're gonna show everyone, every country on Earth, that they're actually the best country on Earth. We'll see though, we'll see. What also happens is this country claiming this part of Africa. Oh, I think I have it all, let's see why. Yeah, this part of Africa. Obviously the North African team does not like that. Well, over that, the North African team actually sends troops to this area, which this team does not like. But the North African team didn't even declare war or something. They just sent their troops there and occupied it. And what that leads to is this country declaring war on the blue team, which was a mistake because the blue team is one of the strongest countries in the world at this point. And they just split up the coast. Yeah, they just split up the coast, and the Iberians surrender immediately. What happens is the North African team just claiming this area, with them having a bigger, what it's called, more land in Europe. They're starting to have a European empire. Although they're mainly located in Africa, they're starting to have a European empire, which surprises them, obviously. We have the Japanese here, and there are the internal borders. I forgot they were on this layer. Yeah, they have like 2 capitals. And because of all this, the Japanese aren't that stable. Because they have 2 countries. They're like an Austro-Hungarian Empire. They have 2 capitals. What happens is a rebellious group within the country tries to split away, which at first wasn't that big of a problem. They just sent the federal army there. No problem. They sent an army there. They beat up people. No problem whatsoever. But then suddenly the army doesn't come back. What they see when the army eventually kind of comes back is that this whole area just declared independence and they're fighting an independence war, which takes the Japanese by surprise because they thought they had a perfect union. So what the Japanese do is immediately invade, like the army. They sent mostly army from this capital over there because that was closer. But that army just joined the rebellion. So what they do is send the southern army. But that took a while. But as soon as the southern army got there, the southern army kind of handled it a bit and pushed them over to this island. And they're just on the island right now. And the rebellion is starting to notice why it was dumb to declare independence. Because an army from up here, which was actually defending this border, there's still an army defending this border, but not as strong as an army anymore. They just all started attacking downwards. So the rebellion is beat, but the Japanese are still kind of skeptical of this area, with them actually stripping away the partial independence and taking away the capital. The Japanese see that they need to make a greater foothold above around their empire, so what they do is expand into Korea to about this area. So the world's kind of on tension right now because a lot of countries are just doing shit and nobody can do anything right now. And in the midst of all of this, the Baltics and Poland unite into one country. No eternal borders, just 2 capitals, but no eternal borders. This country is it's kind of stable actually, because they're protected by Russia, and these 2 countries have not seemed that close together, but I have, without saying it, they were always kind of close together, so now they're united into one country. And a strong country for the standard around this area. Like there's a giant green team, there's like the yellow team. These are 2 strong countries, and the Polish were always like scared. But now that they have this, they're like stronger, and they could hold themselves. But the green team is kind of in their alliance. But so they can hold themselves against the Germans now. And as far as I know, that was the rebellious group inside of Poland. Yeah, that was the rebellious group, I think. So they kind of don't like that. And so they want to be stronger to eventually attack this country, but because they're in an alliance, they need to be stronger. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Sorry that it couldn't be that long. I just don't have that much time, and I just wanted to get something out because it's been so long since I posted something. So yeah, hope you have a great day. Bye, and be happy for the big 26, because it's 2026 now. It's crazy. Time goes so fast. Unexpectedly fast. Bye.